Happy holidays from Germany. Ezra and I are here to meet with family, friends and loved ones.
So sag du.
This is actually the house I grew up in. The roof you see just above my head is actually an addition that we did to the house in 1992 or 3. I started driving and we wanted to add a garage. I actually never really took residence of that part. It was supposed to be, but I moved to the Netherlands to study economics, and then from the Netherlands I basically moved to the US. To the US. We're gonna go to where my grandparents lived and the family store was, because I spent a lot of time growing up there, as my mother would go drop me off there in the morning, go to work, and then pick me up in the evening. This is my grandparents' house, and it was the bicycle stores. After over 100 years, the company was sold or closed, and the house was sold, but this is where I grew up a lot, where I learned a lot about bicycles and how to maintain them, how to, fix a tire, glue and a sticky finish. So, a little bit of history in my life. So this is the other side of the building I just showed you, and that was where the shop was. So back there was where we repaired bicycles and people would enter and park and things like that. So right here, where now there's a giant parking lot, was the home of my very first sport. So I didn't grow up obviously liking triathlon. I actually grew up, my very first sport was judo. I was on that corner getting my very first judo lesson and stuck with it for quite some time. I actually changed from a German to a British club. I was more liking the style of judo, and then I got my black belt that is also recognized in Japan. Even played judo a little bit when I lived in New York. But then life took over. A couple years later, picked up a little bit of running, easy to take with you on the road. And so yeah, that's a little bit about my very first sport. Well, Germany also means a lot of rain, and when there's rain, there is always the hotel gym. And the hotel gym is so boring. But at least we're doing something. When you visit family in Germany, there is not a lot of time for yourself. So what we started doing is to spend 3 nights over New Year's somewhere on the way home. So we flew from Düsseldorf to London to actually have some us time. And then after New Year's Eve, we flew back to the States.